Surprised to see me, Bella?
Actually, I am amazed it took you so long to do so.
Enough games. You tried running. No matter what reality you enter, the game company contract remains enforceable across all of the multiverse. I own Splat Center.
Welcome to Splat Center, your best, fakest place for the best, fakest football. I am your host, Silver Fox Weasel, and today we got a wild card game between the Dark Elves and Nobility.
Yo, Silver, this is playoff week, brah, and we got us a good one tonight as the Goth Girls, aka the Dark Elves, face off with the Nobility. Winner gets the last remaining wild card spot.
Did someone say Goth Girls? The Spanklanta Foulkins are led by the witch elf Tyra Shanks. Along with her usual skills, she is also skilled up with tackle and block. She will be backed up by 2 blitzers, of which one Phoebe hates has dodge, 2 assassins and a runner, 12 girls in all with 2 team rerolls.
The Nobility has had a less than noble year this season, but nevertheless, they find themselves with one last shot at redemption, led by the thrower Jimmy Corazon. He has struggled to find the magic of the previous season. He is supported by the big Carson DePalma, who has skilled up with break tackle, Patty DePetro, blitzer, who has skilled up with dodge, Charles Tripoli, bodyguard with pro, and 3 other bodyguards, and a blitzer with 2 team rerolls and an apothecary. Let's check in with Freya the Goddess for the conditions on the field.
Thanks, Silver. The Dark Elves have won the coin toss and elect to receive. Weather is pouring rain, which means I am all wet.
Did someone say wet Valkyries?
Actually, no one said that. Let's get to the game. Kickoff result is changing weather.
So long, wet Goth Girls.
But, silver lining, they still are stabbing players on the field. Eva Fangoria opens the turn by stabbing a Nobility bodyguard and injuring him.
Yo, this girl is off her meds. On the Nobility turn, they had to burn a reroll on a failed rush to set up a 2-dice block on the Witch Elf. They do get a stun in the exchange, but then mess up again on the line of scrimmage with a botched 1-die block. Bro, crashed out on turn 1.
On the Dark Elf turn, they move the ball up the middle and try to clear some space.
The Nobility's ogre Carson DePalma uses his break tackle skill, gets a block on a line woman, and marks the ball carrier. Nobility try and take down an elf assassin, but have to use wrestle due to the both down result.
Yo, another skull on a 1-die block attempt. Guys, what are we even doing?
Witch Elf Tyra Shanks uses jump up and blitzes down Nobility's thrower Jimmy Corazon. That opens a lane in the line of scrimmage. Dark Elves push the ball through.
Dark Elves using a bit of an open cage to protect the runner. Nobility has to burn a reroll on a failed rush attempt just to keep up with the Dark Elf run.
Hey yo, Carson DePalma just derped it on his block attempt. So Nobility blitzer Patty DePetro steps up, makes a key dodge, then takes down a Dark Elf line woman, busting her armor and sending her right into the injured box.
Did someone say Dark Elf busts? Ha ha! Patty DePetro takes out Dark Elf line woman Anna Disarma. A hit so hard she will take a stat loss. -1 to her passing. Dark Elves looking for revenge, and Dark Elf line woman Penelope Bruiser delivers a massive blow to Imperial lineman Ollie Masterson. A hit so hard, he dies right there on the spot.
Another sacrifice to the almighty, all-powerful Blood God, he who sits upon a throne of skulls, of all who are vanquished. All shall bow before his might.
All right, boys. Zap him.
Here we go again. Okay, so, anyhow, thoughts and prayers go out to the fam of Ollie, yo. He will not be forgotten.
Ollie who?
Penelope Bruiser earns the first cash for the Dark Elves, and they regain the numbers advantage.
Witch Elf Tyra Shanks makes a dodge and blitzes down Nobility Blitzer Patty DePetro. The runner, Cindy Kilford, makes a break for it. Double rush into the end zone for the score.
TD Dark Elves. Nicely executed. Dark Elves using the Witch Elf to break the Nobility defense. Then the Elf Runner runs through the gap she created. We will be right back.
Tonight, after the game, debate night! Who would be best to lead the gods of chaos in the end times? Kilgore?
I have not only the vision, but I bring real-world experience in sacking some of the great cities of the old world. Vote for me, Kilgore.
Or Gorath?
The only sack my opponent knows of is a sack of crisps. Get it? 'Cause he's fat? Vote for me, Gorath.
And we're back. Dark Elves kick to the Nobility, and the kickoff result is a quick snap. 6 Nobility players get an extra space, but Nobility turn it over as Jimmy Corazon muffs the pickup in the backfield.
Good thing there is a ton of real estate between the ball and the Dark Elves. Still, my man, you gotta focus.
On the Dark Elves' turn, they start by doing what all goth girls love to do. Stab random men. Ha ha! Stab attempt good, and he is stunned.
Dark Elf Blitzer blows a 2-dice block on a bodyguard. They burn a reroll and get a both down. So the bodyguard uses Wrestle. Dark Elves punch through the line and put some pressure on thrower Jimmy Corazon to pick up the ball.
Jimmy Corazon picks up the ball and runs downfield. With the clock winding down, he declares a pass. It's a long bomb, and he will need a 5. Gets the roll. Patty DePetro is in traffic. Needs a 5 to catch. She uses her catch skill to re-roll. Catch is good. She dodges out. She had to use her dodge skill to also re-roll. But the dodge is good. Patty DePetro, Nobility Blitzer, needs a rush to score. She falls.
Oh, Nuffle strikes again. Jimmy with the crazy toss across the pitch to Blitzer, Patty DePetro, in traffic. Man, that was a crazy amount of rolling. But in the end, nothing. Ball lands in the stand and they toss it back in.
Jimmy Corazon still gets credit for that amazing toss. He is trying to will his team into the postseason. Dark Elves blow a 2-dice block, and the Nobility decide to forego using the Wrestle skill to force a turnover. So the Dark Elves burn a reroll and get a both down again. Nobility wisely choose not to use Wrestle, so it's a turnover.
Nobility turn, it's time for the Patty DePetro redemption arc. She grabs the ball, and then the big guy, Carson De Palma, lays the smackdown on Tyra Shanks, the Witch Elf, blitzes her, busting her armor and stunning her. Then he uses his break tackle skill, uses the rest of his movement to tie up the assassin.
Turns out that tying up that assassin is key because she failed the dodge and the Dark Elves are out of team rerolls. So the Nobility waste no time and score at the end of the half.
Patty DePetro has put her team on her back and is dragging them up to Mount Doom, Samwise style, as they go into the half tied. And they will start the second half with the ball. We will be right back after the break, y'all.
I used to suffer from bonehead all the time. One moment I'm playing Blood Bowl, the next I'm lost in a mental fog. But then I discovered Pro Reroll'em.
Reroll'em is a once-per-turn mental enhancer for big dumb guys. Players with very stupid, bonehead, wild animal, and other mental distractions report greater focus and ability to declare blitzes without anxiety. Do not take Reroll'em if you no longer have the loner trait. Side effects include still getting nuffled, copium fits, and diarrhea.
Talk to your coach today about pro rerolling.
What do you mean the game company owns us?
Sadly, my efforts to evade this have failed. Soon we will all be fired, and the match reports will be done by dry British men.
Well, if I declare this block, perhaps no, I should activate this guy first. Or perhaps I can get a 3-dice block.
Who the hell would want to watch that?
Well, guys, whilst you ponder how to save Splat Center, the second half begins. Quick Snap is rolled and 4 guys get to move, including Carol Petoni. Nobility bodyguard gets under the ball and catches it. Nobility get a stun off a 2-dice block, but that's about it. The Dark Elves create a zone of containment around the middle of the pitch as a response to the Nobility's cage in the middle.
Dark Elves engage the front of the cage in order to slow it down. On the Nobility turn, Ogre Carson De Palma fails his bonehead roll.
What a choke! Right when they needed him the most. Then they burn a reroll on a failed 1-die block and get a stun. They create some space. The cage moves forward a few spaces. Dark Elf Assassin, Emily Blunt, Force Trauma, gets a stab in on Patty DePietro, making her stunning and brave.
On the other side of the pitch, Blitzer Phoebe Hates decimates Blitzer Ray Verde, breaks armor and injures him.
Hey yo, Blitzer on Blitzer violence. Phoebe Hates committing hate crimes on the Nobility. Bam!
Dark Elves turn it over with a both down result on the blitz on ball. The ball bounces around, but is recovered by Nobility.
Nobility dodging bullets like Neo in The Matrix.
Nobility needs to take advantage of the turnover. They go with Blitzer Patty DePetro. She gets a solid hit in and stuns a Dark Elf linewoman. They burn a reroll on a failed dodge attempt, but they need that in order to set up an open cage on the wideout.
Nobility bodyguard Ricardo Delane just bodied an elf linewoman. KO. Nobility starting to punch back.
Nobility suffer a devastating loss as Dark Elf assassin Eva Fangoria stabs, breaks armor, and knocks out Patty DePetro. That created an opening for the other assassin, Emily Bluntforce, to get a 2-dice block on the ball carrier, breaks armor, and she gets the casualty roll.
Assassin Emily Bluntforce Trauma scores her first ever casualty this season, taking out Nobility lineman Dickie Cow, sending him right into the edge of tomorrow.
Oh, I see what you did there, Keel.
The ball is loose. The witch elf Tyra Shanks jumps on the loose ball.
Did someone say witch elf jumps on balls?
No, Silver. No one said that. She did make a dodge and a grab in traffic, then a dodge out.
The girls go after thrower Jimmy Corazon and knock him out. Dark Elves are showcasing that return game. Look how far the witch elf is.
Nobility ogre Carson De Palma boneheads again. So Mel Degree, Nobility lineman, has to make about 1 billion dodges to blitz down the witch elf.
Someone forgot to tell him that he is a human and not an elf, because he blew through all those tackle zones like he was Jordell Freshbreeze.
Yeah, but he blocks like a halfling, only getting a push. Nobility can't take the both down because Tyra has skilled up with block.
So the only thing the Nobility can do is force a dodge or a blitz and hope for a bad roll.
But Tyra has 2-up agility and dodge, so she makes it easily and breaks for the end zone.
Nobility have one more shot to blitz her down, but it involves making a series of dodges at a -1, which they fail.
So as the clock runs down, Witch Elf Tyra Shanks scores the game-winning touchdown.
Dark Elves win in a dramatic 16-turn TD and get the final spot in the playoffs. Tyra Shanks with the clutch pickup. She was the right player in the right place.
Hi guys, Freya here with Tyra Shanks of the Dark Elves. Congrats on making the play. You guys sure turned around mid-season. What adjustment did you make?
Thanks, Freya. Honestly, I think we just started stabbing people. Defender in your way? Stab him. Defense playing zone? Well, let's stab them. I think it really was that simple.
You heard it here first, guys. When all else fails, stab. Well, that will do it for tonight. Leave a like if you like the video. That's a lot of likes. Leave a comment and subscribe. Your support inspires me to make more of these videos. This is Freya the Goddess. for Silver Fox Weasel, Big Chungus, and Kielbasa, saying good night.
Ah, Mr. Silver Fox, here to try and weasel your way out of this contract.
Oh, aren't you just the clever one? Actually, Mr. Gray Gnome, how about we settle this the old-fashioned way, on the pitch?